Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. Even though the camera angle is absolutely crap. Bloody cameras. So today we're going over to Lenton Brewery in collaboration with Adventure Beer for what is the winner of the Spyke Golding Trophy. You don't know what that is? I'll explain. So at the Hucknall Beer Festival, this was chosen as the champion beer of Nottinghamshire for 2024. Still hate the camera angle, but there you go. Which, you know, for Lenton Lane is an amazing accomplishment. They won it in 2020 with 200 not out. And they came back this year with Escape. Chosen by the people. This is the big thing. Not chosen by a bunch of camera members or judges with maybe their own issues and politics involved. It was chosen by the public, and that to me is most important. It wasn't my winner of the Hucknall Beer Festival. No, I chose something else that I thought was the best, but it was chosen by the public, and that to me, hand on heart, is how it should be. This, you know, you'll get people, and I'll tell you now, we have a homebrew competition in Nottingham called Hop Idle, and Hop Idle, the judging, the beer seems to tick boxes that win, and you know, it's always a different sort of style that wins it. Rightly or wrongly, I'm not saying that beer is the right or wrong beer to win it. What I am saying is that public judging is a good thing. And Hucknall Beer Festival is an outstanding beer festival at the John Godber Centre in Hucknall. If you can get down in February to that, if you live locally or you live further afield, get yourself down to Hucknall. You've got the beer festival, you've got local micro pubs such as the Hideout at Hucknall, Byron's Rest, Beer Shack, and you've also got Station Hotel, which is a Lincoln Green pub. There are, you know, a hotel in the area, a great beer festival, great local people. It is a must go to beer festival. Anyway, let's dive in to the beer. I do apologise, I am really ill with hay fever tonight, so I was asked to mow someone's garden, trim someone's garden. The grass was knee high, like 3 feet high, and well, maybe above knee high on me, but you get what I'm saying. You can smell what the rag's cooking. So here we go, here's the pour. So this may be bottle conditioned, so I will leave the last bit in the bottle for the moment. So all it says on the bottle is 5.2% ABV. Sabro, Nectaron and Idaho 7 are the hops, and that's all it says. It says Adventure Beer on there, champion beer, you know, twice now. Ah, shit. Yeah. Luckily, I've got some hay fever tablets here, so chuck a few down. I hope that helps. I'm a gardener, but I'm a gardener who doesn't cut long grass at this time of the year for obvious reasons. However, it's the mother-in-law's neighbour, so you're being good to them. And I'm cutting it. I've got the worst, most severe hay fever going. It is what it is. So that's the beer. A golden pour with a white head. Plenty of carbonation going off. Sabro. You can get coconut in Sabro. Nectaron. You'll get passion fruit. Idaho 7. I can't remember what you get in that. but you should be getting some sort of tropical and citrus goodness. Hopefully without the taste of hay fever tablets. So getting a bit of a whiffy tropical nose on this. Yeah, and a tropical and also citrus taste. Smooth as well, quite easy going. It's funny that this won it this year, but the year before it was a 7.3% stout that won it. So just goes to show you that the public will choose something that floats their boat. And I'm happy about that. I'm super happy about that. I'm not happy that people, you know, with agendas, when you know, will want to pick a beer that it's a certain style because it ticks a box. I hate that. I hate it in the media. I hate it in real life. And I certainly hate it in beer judging. That the best person or the best beer win. That's how it should be. Whether I agree or not, the public chose. And, you know, there's no better judge than that. The public are the choosers. The public are the people that buy the bloody beer. Not some little judge. You know, on a random set of judges. Well, I think this beer's won it because I've got my agenda. Yeah. Stuff your agenda, mate. Choose the beer that's won it because of taste and what the general consensus says is the winner. By heck, that's easy drinking. I'm getting different fruity flavours popping through there all of a sudden. To apologise about my phone. Don't tell me that's the dinner already. Oh, that's good. I've had to divert one of my gardens to Friday because England are playing tomorrow. And I'd rather watch the England match than be doing someone's garden and getting peed off because the gardens haven't been touched since March. Oh. It's one of them years where if anybody who's looked after their own garden, it's one of them years where it's been crazy. You know, if you've got your own garden, mowing the bloody grass, cutting your bloody edges, weeding the flipping garden. And if that annoys you, imagine doing 12 acres as a job, an acre and a half as a side job, and literally another 9 gardens, and then your own garden. And you can see why. It's been tough. Am I good for it? I am absolutely good for it. Because I will deploy every single method in my to win. So like today at work, I got to work today and the cesspit area at work. So we have a cesspit and we have a drain off area. So the cesspit drains it to the drain off area and then it pumps this into the soil and into the ground. And basically it's diluted piss and whatnot. And so the stuff has been growing like a twat. And I've got hydrangeas there, and I've got a laurel hedge, I've got dahlias and polyanthus this side. This side I've got hydrangeas. Below I've got heuchera and polyanthus, and a hell of a lot of weed. I started to weed it, and then I started to deadhead, and it got to the stage where I thought, alright, I need to make a decision here. The hydrangeas have got to stay because they love the water, but the eucheras, the polyanthus, and certainly the weeds, I need to put them in their place and just make it a single bed that can be re-killed below to take the weed equation out, but so that the hydrangeas can go big and fill in the area and just re-kill underneath. And that's what I've done today. A decision I've had to make. Not an easy decision, but one I've had to make nonetheless. Oh. Bloody hay fever. Two days ago I had a really bad day with hay fever. Yesterday I was all good. I took a mixture of tablets and it battled it back. For God's sakes, my phone. But today, yeah, really quite tough with hay fever. Proper struggle. Is what it is. Can't win them all. I need to refuse to do people's job, people's gardens. You've got silly grass growing at this time of the year. In a month's time, it won't matter because the grass pollen season is over. But at the moment, it's horrendous. It's classed as ultra very high at the moment. Certainly in Nottingham, anyway. Apparently, we're experiencing a pollen bomb, and I'm bloody experiencing it. Hoping at one stage I'd grow out of it and not be affected at all. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? You know, for God's sakes. Anyway, back to the beer. Lenton Lane doing some great beers, gotta be honest. Team at Lenton Lane got their head screwed on. They're producing a variation of pale ales. Pale ales are what's selling pubs. As much as I like stouts and I like impy stouts, barley wines, big beers, the majority of the public like a 4% pale ale, or round about that region. And these guys, you know, they sell a wide range of them type of beers. Now you see here, you know, the bottle conditioned element is kicked in. So now it's an hazy orange beer. Gotta be honest. If they were looking for a craft beer that was hazy, that would tick your box. So maybe one day Lenton Lane will do hazy beers in keg to appease the craft beer generation, and maybe we'll see them at Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, because they can certainly do it. You know, I don't personally know anyone from Lenton Lane. Obviously I've seen Jack at the beer festival and delivering beers to my house once, and whether it's his persona that's generally cheerful, or maybe not so cheerful, but clued up he certainly is, and Lenton Lane are certainly a clued up brewery. They're doing well, and that is where a lot of breweries aren't doing well, because maybe they are just not concentrating on what's good for the business. You know, what I see Lenton Lane doing is what's good for the business, and exploiting micro pubs that will sell certain beers because they can get away with it. The small batch beers that are like your impies and your barley wines, but then selling pale ales to the pubs that are also good for the pale ales. And that is an extremely good business acumen. I look at. Oh, for God's sake, bloody phone. Is that the wife? Best double check. My dinner's cooking, so I best double check that it's not there. Burger's ready. 4 minutes ago. So yeah, would I drink this again? Hell yes. Out of 5 for me, good 4.3 out of 5. Cheers. Lenton Lane and Adventure Beer. Cheers all.